A fat popcorn fan battle in the thumbnail of the second episode of an object show named Double Down. And further research confirms that Double Down is where popcorn originated. There are two hosts, and both of them are objects, named Face Serum and CD Case. The second episode was released today, and the first episode was released on July 30, 2024, meaning this episode takes a long time to make. Also, there are 20 contestants. 12 of the 20 contestants were originally supposed to appear in Game Show Frenzy, a cancelled progenitor object show. Game Show Frenzy also had 29 cancelled contestants, but I think I might have to create the profile pictures now. The first contestant is Iceberg Lettuce, the pragmatic giant. Iceberg Lettuce is the captain of Team I. Iceberg Lettuce has an intimidating presence, but is down to earth and sensible. He also prefers to solve matters rationally. He is very intelligent and strong, but not very sociable. The second contestant is Starfruit, the undervalued genius. Starfruit is one of the smartest contestants and is a master inventor. The wiki possibly said that she was conceptualized to be similar to Tennis Ball. Despite acting sheepish, she is pure-hearted and won't hesitate to help the others. The third contestant is Guitar Pick, the independent pessimist. Guitar Pick is an impassive voter who is very careful about who she talks to, but deep inside, she is understanding and soft. The fourth contestant is Mortar, the lovable goofball. Mortar is the only contestant with a puffy cheek. He is kind, compassionate, and gluttonous. The fifth contestant is Crystal, the courageous cowgirl. Crystal is strong, courageous, agile, and very competitive. The sixth contestant is Lemonade, the lazy freeloader. The seventh contestant is Bookmark, the honest bookworm. Bookmark is soft-spoken and introverted, but is not afraid to speak her mind or put others into place when push comes to shove. The eighth contestant is Almond Milk, the insecure know-it-all. Almond Milk is insecure and is often bullied, but is still rude. The ninth contestant is Teacup, the strategic thrill-seeker. Teacup is self-serving and has an knack for mischief, but she's also social and calm. The 10th contestant is Diamond, the two-faced gambler. Instead of being a diamond, Diamond is an ace of diamonds. Diamond is described as the epitome of chickenery. He is very manipulative, which originates from a hidden backstory. The 11th contestant is Flora, the calm and collected stoner. Flora is a chill, laid-back, and careless stoner. Her personality might be similar to Needy, but she's also a hippie. The 12th contestant is Applebaum, the self-centered dimwit. He has demi-boy pronouns. Despite having masculine pronouns, Applebaum is non-binary. Applebaum is a reckless egomaniac who thrives on doing risky stunts, but he's also a part of another object show called Battle of Geniuses. Out of 19 contestants, he took 7th place in Battle of Geniuses 1. He won Season 4 out of 22 contestants, and is currently competing against 27 other contestants in Season 7. Applebaum has a completely different personality of Battle of Geniuses, being helpful, but clumsy and bad at helping. The 13th contestant is Cough Syrup, the rational voice of reason. Cough Syrup is also a delightful therapist. The 14th contestant is Emerald, the impetuous miner. Emerald is nice and Australian, but he often acts recklessly and has moral agency issues, and cannot decipher right from wrong. The 15th contestant is Dice, the wrathful leader. Dice is an armless transgender contestant. She is often picked on for being small, and is also bratty. Dice is Double Down's version of Golf Ball, and she's also the team captain of Team D. The 16th contestant is Lighter, the jerk with a heart of gold. Lighter is a rude jock, but an intelligent one at that. He is also a chill and easygoing to anyone who has a good term with him. According to his object show Fanipedia wiki page, Lighter lives with his grandma. The 17th contestant is Poker Chip, the selfless scapegoat. Poker Chip is energetic and optimistic, but her innocence and lack of intelligence allows others to take advantage of her. The 18th contestant is Sticky, the opportunistic advertiser. The wiki says he actively jumps the gun too early and makes a fool of himself while trying to get the upper hand in many situations. The 19th contestant is Popcorn, the ignorant party maniac. You all know how Popcorn is an animatic battle, but in Double Down, she parties all the time and only signed up for the fun. And the 20th contestant is Comic Book, the superhero wannabe. Comic Book grew up reading superhero comics. He supports those in need for advocating for justice. He also competed in Action Arena, where he's currently competing with 15 other contestants. In Action Arena, Comic Book is a comic book nerd who creates comic books. Pillow Pepper started off with Object Revolution, which only had an intro, but got cancelled. Then he worked on Irrational Items, which had 2 episodes before getting cancelled. His next object show is Supernova Specialization, which is still alive with 9 episodes. And the latest episode is 3 days old. There's also Translucent Days, which only has 1 prologue episode, and is 5 years old. His next object show is Twisted Shadows, which has only 1 episode. There's also a random show called Peppercorn, which has characters from various shows. It has 1 episode, but is still cancelled. Some of the characters include Pablo from the Backyardigans, Taz from Looney Tunes, Owen from Total Drama Island, and Chef Pepperjack from Skylanders. The first Double Down video was Just a Bit Double Down, which is 3 years old. It was Double Down's take on Just a Bit Crazy. And this video contains Applebaum, Poker Chip, and Comic Book. There were also 20 unlisted character reveals for each contestant in order. After Just a Bit Double Down, there was an intro, 1 teaser video called I Don't Know What You Are, a sneak peek, and a trailer before episode 1 release. The first episode is called Take the Leap, and the episode lasts 30 minutes and 23 seconds. And the thumbnail contains Bookmark and Teacup. It was initially supposed to be released in July 20, 2024, but it got delayed by 10 days. The first contestant to appear is the main host of the show, Face Serum. She's also the first person to speak. The winner of the competition will get a credit card with unlimited funds. But this is doubted by the second person to appear, CD Case. CD Case is the co-host, and he first spoke his first words before first appearing. Face Serum also explains that time matters, and also explains the voting. Only the contestants can vote, and the 2 people with the most votes will be eliminated. The intro starts after 1 minute and 32 seconds, but it also has a title card. The first actual contestant to appear is Starfruit, who appears at the 2 minute 26 second mark. She speaks her first words at the 2 minute 30 second mark. A large amount of contestants appear in the bus that Starfruit boards. seconds. Emerald speaks his first words after 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Cough Syrup speaks her first words after 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Iceberg Lettuce speaks his first words after 3 minutes and 7 seconds. He prefers to be called Iceberg as a short name. Apple Bomb speaks his first words after 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Mortar speaks his first words after 3 minutes and 39 seconds. Dice speaks her first words after 4 minutes. Poker Chip speaks her first words after 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Crystal makes her first appearance after 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And she speaks her first words after 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Diamond speaks his first words after 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Lemonade speaks his first words after 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Sticky speaks his first words after 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Bookmark speaks her first words after 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Guitar's Pick speaks her first words after 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Comic Book speaks his first words after 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Flora speaks her first words after 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Popcorn speaks her first words after 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Almond Milk speaks his first words after 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Wider speaks his first words after 5 minutes and 45 seconds. For 7 minutes and 57 seconds, the last contestant to speak their first words is Teacup. After just over 11 minutes, Face Serum splits everyone into 2 teams of 10. The first team is Team D, which consists of Dice, Wider, Comic Book, Popcorn, Guitar Pick, Mortar, Flora, Bookmark, and Apple Bomb and Almond Milk. And the second team is Team I, which consists of Iceberg Lettuce, Teacup, Lemonade, Starfruit, Cough Syrup, Diamond, Sticky, Emerald, Crystal, and Poker Chip. The first contest is an obstacle course. Players must race each other by hopping on floating platforms. Face Serum will be shooting fruits at the contestants to try to have obstacles in the way. If any contestant falls off or gets knocked off, they'll land in the water and be out for the challenge. The first contestant to reach the finish line will win immunity for their team. And at the end of the contest, Apple Bomb reaches the finish line, meaning Team D wins, putting Team I up for elimination. Both episodes of Double Down had double eliminations, meaning double eliminations are the norm. The voting was good, but the elimination time starts after 23 minutes and 51 votes. Face Serum claims that the bit where the 2 people with the most votes is eliminated was not true. It is still played out with the person with the most votes is eliminated, but it's unknown how the double elimination works. Sticky got the first vote, Crystal got the second vote. CDK dumps the 3rd and 4th votes on Crystal, but he also dumps the 7th and 8th votes on Sticky, meaning Sticky and Crystal are tied with 3 votes. Crystal got the 7th vote, and Sticky got the 8th vote. CDK claims that the last 2 votes are for the same person. Sticky and Crystal are tied with 4 votes. Whichever one of them gets the last 2 votes is eliminated. CDK reveals the final votes too quickly, but the first eliminated contestant is Sticky. According to the others, Sticky didn't do much compared to Crystal. Sticky is pushed off the top of the hotel. As for the second elimination, Face Serum decides that the person who performed the best during the contest will be able to vote the second player off, and that contestant happens to be Crystal. Face Serum gives Crystal the final say on who the second person eliminated is. After some suspense, Crystal's pick, and the second contestant eliminated is Lemonade. Lemonade's laziness has gotten him eliminated. The stinger happens before a contestant counter in the credits. Episode 2 is called Special Delivery Service and it lasts 31 minutes and 36 seconds. The thumbnail contains Popcorn and Dice delivering a parcel, while Apple Bomb and Wider are being chased by a police car. The episode is 6 hours old as of the time of writing this. The first 3 contestants to appear are Apple Bomb, Guitar Pick, and Almond Milk. The intro starts after 3 minutes and 39 seconds. The second contest is to deliver packages. The team which delivers the most packages will win the contest. At the end of the contest, Team I wins the contest, putting Team D up for elimination. Elimination time starts after 24 minutes and 50 seconds, and this time it has an intro. The voting is skipped once again, and Wider doesn't know how it works. Wider got the first vote. The second and third votes are dumped on Almond Milk. The next 3 votes are dumped on Dice. Popcorn got the 7th vote, and the 8th vote, and surprisingly, the 9th vote. Dice and Popcorn are tied at 3 votes. Whichever one of them gets the final vote is eliminated. The eliminated contestant is Popcorn. Dice blames Popcorn for being loud and obnoxious and barely doing anything during the challenge. Personally, I would have been fine if Dice was eliminated, but I skipped over most of the episode, so... The person who performed the best during this contest was Mortar, so he gets the final say on who places 17th. Surprisingly, Mortar's choice and the 4th person eliminated from Double Down is Bookmark. I don't actually know what happened here. Pillow Pepper blames his hiatus on university transfers, demotivation, and mental health, among various others. Pillow Pepper regained his motivation in 2026 at the start. This episode was disappointing for some Animatic Battle fans who knew Popcorn, but I will see you guys later.